Yeah, baby! We as Music Thunder Chiefs aim for our fucking house, our AFC. They gotta play us. That's what I'm about to say. They gotta fucking play us, baby. Let's go. They gotta play us.
In the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. Day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, everything day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle dripping heat. Tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' who they, time to put your hands up. Bengal stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who they in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we live it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounds, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes be tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who gotta move like an on? Now who wanna move closing on? Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock 'em. Yeah, we got 'em. Yeah, we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em. Bingo bottle, never stop it till the beast.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the AFC champion, Cincinnati Bengals. Until we get that throne taken away from us, it's ours. Now, next year, I'll be yelling Super Bowl champs. Just saying. Anyway, do me a favor. If you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. I'm up to 1,987 subscribers. As always, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Now, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, why not? What are you waiting for? Please go to YouTube channel Sports with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for the notification, and every time I go live, you'll be notified. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing super chats. So, you know, Dale is on. He's going to be on the show. It's Fun Football Friday. If you want Dale to say something crazy or ask him something crazy, give me a super chat. Also, we got Kayla from Tigress Talk on there. So if you got something from her that you're dying to ask her or a comment of how awesome Tigress Talk is, give me a super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Now, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave, and the Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And as always, I'm drinking some delicious Jackpot Joey beer. Let me get the can up there. Right there it is. There you go, Jackpot Joey beer. It's not only delicious, but it's award-winning, as I say on here multiple times. I saw William in the chat here, went out and got him some Jackpot Joey beer, so I hope you're crack it open and enjoy with me right now. Make sure you guys go get some. It's pretty much everywhere now. We're working on getting it in the Kroger's. It's in Kentucky. If you can't find it, go out and tweet out Brink Brewery or DM them and say, hey, I want this here. All right? That would help. Now, the other thing we got going on is Betfred. Betfred is the betting partner with the Cincinnati Bengals. Sports gambling will be legal here in Ohio come January 1st. Now, they are giving away all the time Bengals tickets. Now, if you had signed up this week, maybe you had a chance to win tickets to go hang out with Bengals and Brews boys. Maybe me. I might be up there. I don't know. We'll see. Go sign up. There's the link down below. It's betfredsports.com/Ohio/Bengals_boys2. Make sure you go check it out. Plus, go check me out tomorrow. I just found out I'm going to be at Santa Con. It's at the Banks. We'll be down there having a good time trying to get people signed up for Betfred. So come find me. I'll be there. The Betfred guys will be around me. We talk Bengals. We have some fun, drink some beers, talk Christmas movies, because Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I don't care what Greg says. Anyway, come join the fun. It's going to be a blast down there. All right, guys. What's up to everybody in the chat? Like I said, William's in there. Haas is in there. Wow, The Rock. My boy, Rick The Rock is in there. What's going on? Who else is in there? Stranger's in there. Stranger, you were first today. By the way, just for the record, I beat Stranger on comments on Bengals and Brews. I'm just saying. I gotta get. Oh, let me get Dale up here. Let's see if he backs me up or not.
I can confirm from my end that is what I saw was that you were first.
Thank you. I was first. There you go.
Feeling festive.
Wow, I like that. That looks a little familiar. I think somebody else might be wearing the same thing.
What?
Oh, twins! Holy crap! What the hell?
It's a good look. So
This is awkward.
I'm not changing. So
Did you two call each other?
Well,
No, keep your shirt on, Dale. Kayla, don't encourage him. He doesn't need any more encouragement. So what is going on? I'd say the first time, but it's not the first time. You were on for the victory party we had Sunday night. But first time officially on the Strawberry Ice Show. Kayla, she's from Tigress Talk. She is the last of the Tigress Talk girls I've been trying to get on. So thank you for coming on finally. Just for everybody who doesn't know who you are, doesn't know about Tigress Talk, which if they watch my show, I have no idea why they wouldn't. Just give a little background about yourself here first before we start off.
yeah, I'm a part of Tigress Talk with Jerry and Jess and Whitney. We do our shows normally midweek. We try to do like Wednesday or Thursday at 8:30. You can find us on Twitter at Tigress Talk Pod. So
There you go. They do a great job. If you want to watch a whole bunch of very intellectual women who know what they're talking about when they come to football, check them out. Now, if you want to just drink and have fun, go check out the Bengals and Brews. You know, that guy.
they have fun too.
All right. So we had an absolute blast this past weekend in Kansas City. Kayla, what was the experience like for you? Because I told you off the air, I was like, I saw you at the tailgate. The whole thing was like a freaking blur. The game was awesome. How was it for you?
Oh my gosh. Well, the first drive, I mean, I was like, I couldn't believe that we scored a touchdown so quickly. It was awesome. We usually, start off so slow against them, and then we have these awesome comebacks that are still like super fun. But it was nice to see us beat them in a different way than we had the past 2 times. So, yeah.
I think it's interesting that they've been taking the ball. We win the coin flip and we take the ball. So just saying it comes down to the coin flip all the time. That's like one of the most important things, right, Dale?
Yeah, but 90% of the time, at least, we're getting the ball. I'm still waiting on the team that's going to win the toss and is like, we don't defer, because most teams will also defer. So it's like, most weeks we just know we're starting with the ball either way.
Well, and that's the thing. Going into this game, the Battle of Ohio here, honestly, I think we need to. We need to start with the ball, start fast, and that way we can hopefully hold Myles Garrett back. Because to me, he's a game record. That's the biggest person we got to stop on the Browns. What's your thoughts on the Browns game here, Kayla?
Yeah, I mean, him on defense and then Nick Chubb on offense. Those are the scariest pieces. I think with DJ Reader in the game this time, I think that we can handle Nick Chubb, hopefully. But yeah, Myles Garrett is crazy good at football. So it's gonna be a battle, but we can handle it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a big difference. I'm not trying to diminish Chase whatsoever, but I almost think it's a bigger difference that DJ is here for this game. I mean, because he is such a game changer on our defense. I mean, he sets the tone. I know he's not a pass rusher, but I've said this a million times on here. He sets the tone. He takes 2 guys every time. That frees up everybody else. Get pressure up. Shut up.
Name of Derek sex tape.
I know.
Sorry.
Damn it. Damn it, Dale. So never mind. You know what he does against the anyway. He helps everybody else get free, which getting pressure on the quarterback helps the secondary because we need that since Cheeto is not there. So I think he is a big deal. Now we got Uno back. Look, he's ready to go. I mean, he was balling out last weekend, and that was the first game back.
And Mixon's back.
And Mixon. Now that's gonna be an interesting one. How they're gonna do both of them between Mixon and Would you get your head out of the gutter? God, I can't even finish thoughts without you laughing. Okay, how are they going to use Mixon and Samaje?
Yeah,
Kayla?
I mean, it's going to be interesting. I think that they both have such different strengths, so I think it's going to depend on game script for whatever happens. But I'm excited to get Mixon back out there. He's so dynamic, and Perine's been great, but we've missed Mixon too.
Yeah, everybody keeps, the debate's been going on here, is Samaje RB1 or Mixon RB1. To me, Mixon's RB1. Now, everybody quickly forgets his last full game he played, he scored 5 touchdowns. So, I mean, that was the beginning of this running attack that we have going on here. So, I want them to use them both so they both have fresh legs going into the playoff run, and including this heater we're on. Because I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm got the orange colored sunglasses on, but I just we can win the rest of these games. We can win out. That's the
stop it. We talked about this yesterday. One game at a time, please. Please, one game at a time. I just want to beat the Browns this week. Can we start there?
We're gonna boat race the Browns. How's that? Frustrating Brown. All right, what do you think we're gonna do against the Browns, Kayla?
Well, I mean, I hope we boat race them, but I get a little nervous. I do think we'll win, but we always play our worst football against the Browns. I don't understand, but
me neither.
I don't know.
It's time to change. Well, that's where I think we're going to get the ball first, or if we can get the ball first, we got to score, and get the lead. I think that's going to change a lot with that team. And the big thing I can't wait to see is the offensive line is gelling, playing so much better. I want to see how much better Jonah Williams plays against Myles Garrett. That is a key thing that I'm going to be trying to be watching from the stands, but I'll definitely be able to watch it better after the game. Okay, Dale.
Well, I was just going to say, this might be a game that I would actually defer if we win the toss. Because
really,
I think our crowd will be all over he who shall not be named, the molester, the piece of shit, mother. Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Before I say too many more names, that I don't like the guy, whatever. Anyways, so I would let our crowd come at him right away. And last week, 12-22, 131 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Let them fill the jungle right away.
Yeah.
And then this would be the week. I know we're fast start, but I think we can get our fast start by putting him on the field. I wouldn't be surprised to see a forced fumble, an interception, a couple false starts right away off the bat if we're on defense.
Go ahead, Kayla. You're about to say something?
Yeah, I mean, that was something I just hadn't thought of about how aggressive and hostile hopefully the crowd will be, and how much that's going to impact the game, how much we're going to impact the game. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to seeing him on our field playing football again, but I think that we can get off to a fast start. Even if we get a 3 and out to start the game, that momentum will just be really good. I mean, I don't ever mind scoring a touchdown first and doing it on the very first drive of the game. That's always fun. But maybe we're going to just be able to start fast either way.
Now, one thing I'll tell you this, we're talking about the crowd here, and I'll steal this from James Rapine because he said this on Locked On Bengals. He was at Holy Grail for the pregame show or whatever, and I guess they had the Browns game on there. And he said that bar, every time Deshaun Watson did anything, they booed him. If the ball hit the ground, they cheered him. That was at a bar in Cincinnati where he couldn't hear him. I'm like, people says I do not like him. I think this crowd is going to be. I'm hoping it's not too bad. We're too over the top. That's my. I don't want to be
a few you sick fuck chances just fine in my opinion.
Well, I don't want him throwing stuff at him on the field. I'll put it that way.
Don't throw stuff. Yeah. Don't get yourself ejected. We need you loud. We need you in there the whole game. Don't do anything to get yourself ejected. But chanting "you sick fuck" if 60,000 people are chanting "you sick fuck," they can't kick us all out, right?
right, exactly. So I think this stadium is going to be lathered up and ready to go because as far as I go, And it cracks me up. I get more hate. There must be a ton of Browns on TikTok. I get more hate on TikTok because the video I played it at the beginning of the show, between me and Dale saying they got to play us. Well, I got the whole video on TikTok. It's got like over 4,000 views on it. It's ridiculous. But 90% of them are Browns fans saying, well, you Burrow's 0-4 against us. And I'm like,
that's when you just say, thanks for the views, you clowns.
I don't comment on it, but I'm like, you dumbasses. I understand this is your Super Bowl. I'm like, I really, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be so, I want to kick their ass, but I want to kick their ass. I'm so sick and tired of Browns fans acting like they're better than us. They've been back since 1999. You guys have not won a damn thing. You won one playoff game. That's it. In your entire time since 1999, since you came back, since your fucking team left and went to Baltimore, you haven't won shit. I'm so tired of hearing from you guys. I want to kick their ass to shut these people up because they act like they're a legendary Super Bowl team. And they've been, by the way, you've never been to a Super Bowl, let alone won one. I had some guy tweet me out, oh, we got 6 world championships. I'm like, that's before any of us were fucking born.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, shut up. Anyway, sorry. I'm just tired.
Clip it.
I'm so tired of them, dude. I just can't. Like, I know they do to get under my skin, which you can tell it's working.
It worked.
Yeah, I don't clap back on Twitter because or not Twitter, TikTok. It's freaking TikTok. If you're talking smack on TikTok, that's the only reason I got on TikTok is my 18-year-old daughter was doing it. I'm like, oh, I'll do some cool stuff on there. That's the only reason I got on the stupid thing. So I'm so sick and tired of this. It's just, I don't understand why. It's the only thing they can hold over us. That's it. That's the only thing they had to cling on for their entire miserable existence right now. Oh, Joe Burrow, we beat Jackpot. Is that Jackpot against us? Like, give me a break. Like, you didn't realize the first time they played them, Joe balled out. If we had any defense, we would have won the Monday night game. Anyway.
Well, the one was like our backups. It was like
right. We didn't even give a crap about the game.
Yeah. So I don't think a single starter played for us in that game. But
well, Jamar did just so he could get his
catch. One play.
Yeah.
He got his catch.
That's right.
Deuces. That's how much we cared about playing you guys last year.
Still almost beat them.
It's still, exactly. Still almost beat them with our backup, Jackpot Brandon.
But we gotta go out and show it. Right now they have our number. We can say that you have our number. But that's fine because when we win by 40, we're gonna tell you all how much we hate you even more.
I bet it was by 100. The stranger goes, I would be okay when we break the all-time record for points scored versus the clown.
Sounds good to me, stranger. Sounds good.
That sounds awesome.
Greg had something up there a little bit ago, Jeff, about Amari Cooper being questionable. Yes, that's huge. I guess he got hurt in practice the other day because he wasn't on the injury report. He didn't practice today, and he's officially questionable on the injury report, so it's worth mentioning. That could mean whatever. He could play, he could not play, coin flip. We have no idea the extent of the injury. So
he's literally like their only wide receiver. Donovan Peoples-Jones.
I was going to say, Peoples-Jones is not bad, and he returned I think it was a punt last week for a touchdown because obviously Deshaun didn't do much of anything in that game.
Right.
I said his name. The fucking piece of shit. You piece of shit. Whatever chant we want to get going. You sick fuck.
Chris goes, I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous? I'm not nervous. Trust me.
Because they've had our number. That's why, Chris, until we see it, we're going to be a little nervous about it, except Iceman because he's got hate. He's got hate flowing through his veins about this right now.
I'm not nervous at all. Like I said, I'm not nervous about any game coming up. As like I said previously, when the show started, and you told me to shut up. I'm not nervous about any game. I think the way the Bengals are playing, we have a chance to beat every single team. I'm not nervous. We're playing too good. Unless, something injuries start happening or something. I'm good with the way we're playing because we're playing how we thought we'd play at the beginning of the season. I mean, hell, we went to the Super Bowl last year. We had a crappy offensive line. Teddy K, who shout out to Kayla here, is wearing his hat, and Alex Kappa, and you are too. My bad. You're the only one not wearing it. Sorry, my fault.
Mine's literally twinning.
We're literally twinning. Mine's be a Christmas present. I got told because I'm like, I want to buy this hat. She goes, just relax. Maybe Santa will bring you one. I'm like, okay, fine.
a 47-year-old man, and your wife's telling you to relax. Santa will bring you stuff.
She has to tell me I relax a lot. I don't know if you've watched this show very much, but I get a little worked up about things.
You?
No, never. All right, so Kayla, where are you going to be at the game this
Sure
weekend?
am.
Where do you
Yep.
sit at normally?
Me and my dad are way up in the canopy. That's where our tickets are. So I usually come hang out at lot 1 if I'm able to for a little bit with the bomb squad, and then head in early, watch warm-ups, and meet my dad up there. We watch the games together. We've watched Bengals games together since I was really little, so it's kind of like our thing.
That's awesome. That is
Yep.
cool. That's why I go to the game with my son. We and him have been watching the games forever, so it's a kind of a father-son thing. My daughter, she likes the Bengals, but she's not really into them. Now, when we were in the Super Bowl last year in the playoffs, then she's like, oh, I want a Jamar Chase jersey. I'm like, now you want one? So,
Hey,
I'll take
win.
it.
She probably thinks he's cute, Jeff.
She probably does. Actually, I think she did say that. Now this, I haven't heard this, Dennis. He said, ladies and gentlemen, I just heard Lamar. Yes, he's not going to be playing. Yes, you're correct. I think
1 to 3 weeks is what Harbaugh, I think, and all the injury reports have said this week. 1 to 3
which
weeks.
is kind of funny. Again, it's laying out like it did last year because Lamar got injured last year and they lost the last 4 games of the season. So I don't know.
Huntley's a pretty good backup. Just depends what version of the Steelers come out on Sunday.
That's
Pains
true.
me to have to root for him a little bit, but I do want to be number 1.
Yeah. I mean,
so you've seen the memes too, right? Where it's like
push the button. Yeah.
yes, exactly.
Steelers win, first place. It's a tough choice.
I'm not putting your comment up. Let's put Chris here. I got $5. Holy crap, $5. Wow, God help you, Chris.
I knew you had big dick energy, Chris. You and them fucking sperm producing testicles of yours. No wonder they call you pork chop.
Pork chop. I wish one of them would have ended up like Kayla, loving the Bengals. Got one now that has been rooting for them recently. Who day? There you go. Hey, all you can do is keep trying to convert them. Like I said, my daughter roots for the Bengals. She just doesn't
care that much.
Yeah,
trust me. I got 2 daughters. They could most of the time care. Well, the oldest one couldn't care at all. the younger one sometimes, and she's been a couple preseason games with me, so it's like I'm slowly hoping that she'll like it more and more.
Hey, absolutely. I think that is a winning strategy. That's how I got roped in, is I would just want to sit there with my dad. So then I started watching them, and
she
just wanted the snacks and to go out to eat.
Well,
yeah, exactly. She wanted all the fun stuff, and then she actually goes, "Wow, this is kind of cool. I actually like the Bengals."
Hey, that's how you do it. My daughter is 1.5, and she started anytime we're me and my husband are eating dinner, she'll just start chanting "Who Day" until we pay attention to her, just to interrupt us. It works every time, but
now you started that, correct?
I for sure did, yeah. I was trying to get that to be her first word. It was "Mama," which I'm not going to complain about, but
that's good.
Yeah, "Who Day" was on my list.
She was probably in your stomach, and you're just like, "Who Day?
Oh, yeah.
Who they think gonna beat them? You're just drilling it in there before she's even birthed.
Yeah.
Well, my son's first word was "mama," which is not surprising, but his first sentence, I'll never forget this. He was, I don't know, 1.
It was "fuck the Browns."
No, thank God. Jen would have killed me if that was his first words. No, he's actually talking to his aunt down in Florida, and I guess she asked she's on the phone. He's on the phone with her, and she's asking what he was doing. He goes, "I watch football with Dad." I'm like, "Yes!"
Aww.
Like, there you go. So that's his first sentence. I will never forget that. So I like that. Let's see. Rick the Rocker says, I think Pork Chop needs to get a medal $5. Yeah. No wonder you have so much gray hair there.
It's true, man. I had 2. I was like,
That's why.
We should have a 3rd kid. Maybe it'll be a boy this time. I'm like, nope. I know my testicles. Only girls coming out of there.
Oh my goodness. So, Kayla, how much fun was Sunday night, because we end up going live, and I'm DMing you like, get home, you got to jump on. You like, I live in Kentucky. I'm like, I know, hurry up. How much?
I'm 2 hours away. You were messaging me too, so
look. If you guys weren't trying to resuscitate Arrow, I think you might have made it though.
I thought he was dead for real.
Yeah, I got on super late, but it was really fun. I couldn't stay very long because I had to go. I go home with my dad, so we obviously both live in Kentucky, further apart. So it was like, you're messaging me, and I'm like, I'm still on my way home. But I was able to get on before you ended the stream, so I was happy about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there for a while, he was just calling me every 10 minutes. I'm like, I'm still driving.
Well, at first you weren't driving; you were in shotgun.
Right, I was navigating for Sarah, who had to drive because Derek almost died.
So, did you ever tell the story?
No, on Bengals and Brews, I did not get to tell the story, so I'm going to tell it here. So
all right,
I teased it on here like 3 days. Times.
Okay.
So Derek had given Marissa the key so she could get another drink out of the van during the tailgate. So it's like an hour and a half later, we're getting ready to go in the stadium. Derek's like, hey, where's my van key? And it's just a single key. So it's not like there's a big thing of stuff. And I was like, oh, you gave that to Marissa. That is terrible because she's gone at this point. Gone. And so, like, she had a robe on because it was kind of cold early on. And, I'm looking for that. I'm looking for all kinds of stuff. Look, we take everything out of the van, the whole back part. Can't find it anywhere. 10 or 15 minutes later, Marissa goes, oh, I found it. So we're like, okay, where was it? You know those Frito Twist? Like the Frito Twist? They're kind of, I don't know. Either way, whatever. She was eating chips. She may have been a little partaking in the, devil's lettuce as well. So she's eating those chips. That's where the freaking key was. So I don't know if she was eating the whole time of the chips, and the key just was in there the whole time. She's eating around the key and just,
oh my God.
What didn't click, but yeah. So there's a picture. And like we all just lost it because there's literally like 15 people looking for this key. We're like looking on the ground. We're looking everywhere. Cannot find it. It was in this bag of chips. So I just made her take this picture here with Sarah and Joe's wife Rachel of the Frito bag, and then that's where the key was.
Oh my God!
Right there.
Well, good thing you found it.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Thrown away or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they were driving nowhere without the key.
Which I'm thinking, what is it in a porta potty? But no, we literally, I think 10 of us peed around that vehicle, including all the women. Everybody, yeah. This shit was wild Sunday, man. I don't know why.
Dude, Sunday was off the hook, dude. That's why I can't wait till this Sunday. It's gonna be so much fun. I want to get Dennis's comment here. It's kind of like along the same lines that I'm saying. Can you believe the Bengals have an opportunity to get the number 1 seed? I know there's a lot more games to play, but I'm with you, Dennis. They have the opportunity.
One game at a time. Can we just play the one?
We're gonna win the rest of them, Dale. Shut up.
I just want to beat the Browns first.
We're going to.
We can do both. There's time for both.
Yes, we can do both.
That's the name of Derek's sex tape.
Derek has a lot of sex tapes out there.
There's time for both.
Is that with the beer can titties? Is that how he does it?
That's how he draws the guys in. You want a drink from here?
Oh my goodness. So Dale, how excited are you? You and Derek are definitely going to be in the Betfred Suite this weekend. Like how is? I mean, I've never been in one. I might get up there. I don't know. I'll have to take it. We'll see. But
it's awkward to talk about, and it's like I don't want to be like, oh, I'm big time people or whatever.
We know you're not big time. We know you're just we know.
I think it's going to be a super ass cool experience. They have a suite. We're promoting them. We're trying to get pre-registers for them, and it's like, could I get in the suite one time?
One time.
I just want to see what it's like.
I can't wait to hear about it. It looks like it's going to be really cool.
You definitely now, Dale. What you have to do.
Well, I will say what makes it even better is on Morning Prowl. Greg messaged me. He won the Morning Prowl tickets, so him and Cincy James are going to be in the suite with us.
What?
Oh, that's awesome!
Oh, that's awesome. I gotta get up there if you guys are on.
So I'm like, man, it's gonna be like really cool to just be like with a bunch of the people that I hang out with all the time. Anyway.
Oh, dude, Jason, if you guys are watching, I need to get up there because I ain't got my ticket.
Jason, Kayla, and her dad also need in a suite.
Yeah, so is Chandler and so is Matty Myers. We all need to go up there. Let's go.
We trying to fit like a couple hundred people in the suite.
We're gonna oh crap! This is what the Ice Brew crew does. We bring everybody, baby. Everybody comes with us.
That's how I feel, man. That's how it should be. Why are we not all raising each other up, right?
Exactly. That's why me and Dave were talking about. That's why we we got all these different tailgates stuff which you can go to visit them. I like hanging out with my friends. You know,
Yeah.
I got a group of people that I like hanging out with, and unfortunately, right now we're parking in two different spots, so one of us got to walk to the other. But hopefully next year we're gonna figure this out.
Figure out a parking lot.
Coming home, I'm on the air. Stop barking, silly dog. Yes, I know. She's coming. Chill. He's very excited that my wife is home.
But
Well,
no, that is one of my favorite things about the game. Like, obviously, I love the Bengals. I love the game. I want to win everything. But it's also that it's before even the game. And even when we lose, sometimes it's like, you know what? I had such a great day. Like, I just had a great day with my friends. And I consider y'all family. Like, honestly, because, you know, I've lost some family and I consider y'all family. And it's like, I don't know. I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything.
Yeah, it's a special community of we're all like, yeah, we're family like now. It's pretty cool.
We're crazy. Like, we're like all crazy. It's definitely like the dysfunctional family.
Right.
Oh,
but
for
we're
sure.
still family.
BWO, baby.
Family.
That's what I call it. Bengals World Order. That's what we are.
Brian Kelly, family.
Let's get to Amir here. It says, how do you feel about CBT going forward? I love the guy. He's my best friend. So, I mean, that's my dude.
Well, first off, Amare, it is CTB.
Yes, CTB.
I have to correct Jeff about this all the time.
It's Cam, Taylor, Britt, and Courtney and Daryl Britt, who are awesome people.
And Danielle, his sister.
Danielle, forget.
And the brother, he didn't tailgate with us, Cam's brother, and I can't think, like, I don't know that I know his name.
They told me, but I don't remember. Hopefully they'll be hanging out with us Sunday. She said they might be back in town, so that would be cool. We'll have to go finish that bottle of Crown. Well, not finish it. That would be bad. We finish the bottle of Crown. None of us are going into the game.
Crown Apple too, which is to me that is the elite. If you're gonna drink Crown, at least get the Crown Apple. You can mix that with like Crown Apple and cranberry elite drink.
It's very good. Did you partake of any of the Crown there, Kayla, when we were handing it out?
I did not. No.
Well, we'll have to fix that this Sunday.
Okay.
She's like, all right, twist my arm. All right, cool.
That took 0.2 seconds for her to agree.
Well, you're probably gonna have to come to lot B because Matty is an old guy and doesn't want to walk to lot 1. So which we were gonna try to have a keg of Jackpot Joey beer, but unfortunately we were unable to get our hands on one. So we're just gonna have a whole bunch of 6 packs of beers, which actually makes it easier for me to walk. But I think we're going to hang out there. So hopefully you guys can.
Well, if Kayla comes to lot 1 and she knows where lot B is, then she can guide us over there.
Do you know where lot B is, Kayla?
I'm sure I could find it.
All right.
See,
it's so simple. Lot 1 is here. It's right. You walk.
There's so many lots. There's so many lots.
Literally, you walk straight up the road. It's right there. That's lot B. It's right there.
Sounds
lot A is over here. That's where the Burrows are at. Lot B is here. That's where the Jackpot Joey crew is.
We'll find it. We'll go over there. I'll try to guide the way. I might be making it up as I go, but we'll get there.
God, we definitely don't want Dale guiding the way. That would be bad. Who knows where you end up?
End up in a good time. Guarantee you that.
I guess Jerome isn't going to make it. Aw, that's why not, Jerome? What's up? Why aren't you coming? All right.
Finally tailgated with us in lot 1, Jerome did, and said, I'll be back every week. And then you see Derek die one time and you don't want to come back.
Derek is like Puss in Boots. He has 9 lives, so he's got like 8 left.
I don't think Derek plans on drinking this weekend.
No. Usually when Derek gets that drunk, he doesn't drink the next weekend.
Well, or like the next 6 weeks. He's just like he puts his head down. Well, he was punching the seats. His mad. Like once we revived him and brought him back to life, he's like punching the seat, and he's so mad at him. He's like, "I got it," and it's like, Derek, dude, don't. You got drunk. Let it go, man. That's fine.
Stuff happens, man.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Exactly. That's what we were all telling him.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, we all can relate. All right, William, he said when the Browns lose Sunday, the Browns fans will be waiting, wanting Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, probably, honestly.
Probably. I mean, that's one thing I kind of didn't understand.
That or Jacoby. They'll be like, oh, Jacoby. Yeah.
Did better.
Yeah.
Dean, absolutely, man. Come find me. I'll take a picture with your daughter for sure. And then we got to get Dale and Kayla in it as well.
I want a picture with Dean. I mean, we met him that one time. That's when we were walking, and you told me that was some lot. I assumed that was lot B. And then we went up the stairs.
Dude, you know how many people say hi to us? I don't remember everybody. I'm sorry.
That was right. That was right when we seen Joe Burrow's mom.
Okay, yes. No, the lot, you walk up the stairs.
But yes, we talked to Dean.
Okay.
Wow, Dean, he don't even remember.
No, you know what I do remember about Dean? I remember going to his house and dropping off some Jackpot Joey stuff. So there. I made an actual personal appearance to Dean's house.
So you just sell people shit, but you don't fucking personally get to know them. You big time and motherfucker.
I was like, I went to his house. I thought that was pretty nice of me. Come on now.
Well, you're not invited back now. I am. Thanks, Dean.
Dean said they're gonna be
the
in
Kermit meme of him drinking the tea while you guys are like.
Dean says we'll be in lot D and walk over to B. There you go. See, he's gonna come see me. There you go.
Is that lot D that we met you in, Dean? See, I don't know nothing about this stuff. I was like, where did we meet Dean? And then Burrow's mom was there when we were talking to Dean. Because I was like, oh, that's Joe Burrow's mom. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, Jackpot. I love Jackpot. I said, me too. Yeah, I remember that.
She said that, or you made that up?
I completely made it up.
That's what you thought she said in your
head. I was kind of drinking, but she's like, hey, Jackpot Joe. I don't know. Whatever. She said something like that. She liked me. She likes me. Everybody likes me. Chris, no, I'm not driving to Omaha. Love you, but Nate, I'm not doing that.
He'll do whatever Maddie tells him to do.
If Maddie pays for it, I'll go. So, Dale, you're 100% right about something. I'm not sure
everything.
That is very scary. Don't ever tell Dale he's 100% right, because I'll never hear the end of this, ever. So, Kayla, what do you guys got coming up on Tigress Talk here? You got some cool guests and.
Well, we're all going to the Tampa Bay game.
Yes.
I think we're going to be at Jerry's house a lot, and I'm really excited for the Tigress Talk reunion tour because I don't think all of us have been together since the Raiders playoff game. So it's been a long time since we've all been physically together. So
right. That's cool. Yeah, I'll be down there too for that game. I'm actually I look like the fifth game in a row I'll go to. I won't be.
It sounds like such a great fucking time. I'm so glad I'm not going. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's not too late. You still got time.
I don't fly. I don't fly. We talked about this, Jeff.
I know. I said you could make it. I would be there with you. I would hold your hand and you'd be fine. We just do a couple shots of Fireball, chill out. It'd be fine. Yeah, no problem. I got you, boo. Nope. All right. Dean says it was right after her. We met him on the stairs. So, yeah. So, is that lot D? Or I thought that was lot A. Maybe it is lot D right there.
Well, and see, that's what you were like. You were like, yeah, it's easy to find. That was it. Yeah, you're wrong about everything.
Dude, it's easy. No, literally, from where you park, you walk straight. It's really easy to find.
No, I'll put it in Google Maps, but I'm not listening to a damn word you say.
Why not? I know. I walk from there all the time to come see you. It's not that hard. Or I walk from Longworth to come see you.
Which is right.
See, this is KSC. I always put the effort in the relationship here. I walk to Dale. I always come over to Dale. Has Dale ever come over to see me? No. He always FaceTime me. I'm going to hang out with Era. I'm going to hang out with
You're there 4 hours before we get there.
So?
We're just getting there because, sometimes your wives can take a while to get going. And we do our best.
Oh, my God. All right. Chris has got a topic question for us here. Let me read this here. So a little topic question, but do you guys hear a lot more than I do? What's going to happen with Clark and Hubbard? I know
Huber. It's just saying about keeping them around. You don't have to read it all. Even keeping them around was like ball boys. But Huber's back on the practice squad, number one. I can answer that part. Clark, I know that he was hoping that he could be healthy enough to come back at some point this year. That's all I know. Like, I don't bother him. He's rehabbing. That's what it is. I will say, if Clark don't come back this year, I think Clark will be in the NFL again because he didn't seem like somebody. This is based off when we interviewed him. No inside information. Just he seemed like he still had some years left in him. The reason I could see him not being back is because they're going to go. This is my personal opinion. They're going to go to this the younger guys with Chrisman and McPherson's young and Kyle Adamitis, and they're just going to keep that together as long as it's, as long as it keeps working like it's working right now. I think they'll keep that together. Huber, I think, let's keep him around. Injuries could happen, whatever. And plus, he could be a coach. We're paying him his full salary to be on the practice squad. He's getting his NFL salary.
That to me is so awesome that the Bengals are doing that because they don't have to do that. And
no, I think that's something with when you're a vested veteran with so many years. I think that's automatic.
If they cut him,
if you sign to practice squad,
right. Well, they didn't have. That's what I'm saying. They didn't have to put him on the practice squad. They could have just flat cut him. I mean, that's
right.
That's
they didn't have to bring him back.
Right. That's where I think that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Yeah, I think.
But I'm going to be really upset if Clark's not back in a Bengals uniform.
We all
personally,
we all will. Clark is awesome.
Yeah. But I do understand why, like a reason why he might not be. It's because they want to keep. It's the same reason that I don't think Chrisman won the job right away. They wanted to keep that same setup for McPherson with Huber and Clark.
Well, maybe he'll become maybe Clark will retire, become the official, the official fourth member. Actually, official fifth member of Bengals and Brewers. I'm counting myself in there. Maybe he could just jump on a podcast with you.
I'll even kick Derek off his own show if Clark ever wants to do that. Like Clark's me and you, baby, forever.
you get Clark Harris on Bengals and Brews all the time. You're gonna blow my show's doors off. I'll tell you that right now. I'm like, I used to hang out with this guy named Dale. Me and him were really cool. Then you got Clark Harris on, and just completely forgot about me.
That's the thing. That man will do great things no matter what. But he didn't seem like anybody that was ready to hang it up, and he never missed a snap with us. That's the thing. Like.
But the NFL, man,
I think he's got some, but I think he's got some years left in him. Is all I'm saying. Like that's just me.
Absolutely. What's your thoughts there on Dale's best friend there, Kayla?
Yeah, I mean, I love both Huber and Harris. I think they're awesome. I have been really, really impressed with this transition period with Kevin Huber and how he has kind of, been so accessible to Chrisman from everything that's come out and been so, positive. The guys on our team are just really for each other, and that shows every step of the way. And I'm just really impressed with the maturity and the way everything's been handled.
That brings up a point that Kathy Harris said on our show yesterday. I can't remember if she said it on air or I know she said it off the air before we started, of how this team is like a family. It's one of the closest knit teams that she's seen Hayden be a part of. And just the families that I've met, I haven't met a lot of, but I met a couple of them. The families of the players are awesome. And that shows in their kids of how they treat teammates, how they treat fans, how they are all just business. Like this is their job and they treat it that way. But it just goes to show how good we have it right now. I was telling Chandler this earlier today. I said, man, you weren't alive for the 90s. And I was like, the 90s sucked as a Bengals fan. It was horrible. And to go through what we're going through now, to seeing the players we have on this team is awesome. That's where I'm not trying to blow smoke. It's awesome. These guys are legit great human beings, great players, and they're great teammates. And you don't get that all the time. You really, really don't. I mean, there's lots of guys who can play football and they're assholes, or they're assholes to their teammates or their fans. I haven't seen one Bengal player like that at all. So I'm thoroughly enjoying not only the play on the field, but the players themselves and their personality and their fans. Or their families, I should say.
And I'll toss in on top of that what they do for charity. Like,
yes,
like I had tweeted that out about Cam Taylor-Britt with the thing with the Boys and Girls Club, because when Cam was on, that was something that was talked about, and his mom mentioned that he was going to be doing here in Cincinnati. He grew up going to a lot of Boys and Girls Clubs, and he wanted them to know, hey, you can make it just like me, or you can make it places. It doesn't have to be to the NFL. But, like, it's just so genuine, and they are literally putting things close to them back into their charity work and stuff, and I just couldn't respect it anymore. Like, I'm so proud to be a Bengals fan, rooting for the guys that we have on this team.
Exactly. Yeah. Go ahead, Kayla. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I mean, even the organization, like the women that are in positions of power in the Bengals, Katie and the Blackburn girls, and I mean, it's just, yeah, it's a really special couple of years here in Cincinnati. I've never experienced anything like it.
Now I want to read this media release that Courtney sent to. Well,
I don't know if she wanted the whole. That's why I said.
I'm just reading the one it is. That's it. Tuesday, December 3rd, 4:00 p.m. Cam will be handing out headphones to benefit the mental health group sessions for the Boys and Girls Club Center of Cincinnati. That's just cool right there. I'm not gonna read the rest of it. I'll talk to her about the rest of the stuff. But I mean, those are the things that these players are doing, and the more I can help out and get the word out, the better. And that's just stuff they don't have to do. And like you said, Dale, it's cool that Kane wants to go there and show these kids. I look what I accomplished, and I'm not even saying you're trying to get all these kids to be football players. Whatever you want to do. You want to be a doctor. You want to be a lawyer. You want to go build buildings. You want to be an engineer. You want to build roller coasters. You want to do whatever you want to do. He did it. You can do it too. And that's what I think the message is that Cam is trying to get back to the kids, that if you work hard enough and you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want.
I'm just proud. Like I said, I'm proud to be a Bengals fan. Like, it's nice. And I think this week even more shows more important because of some of the things that's going on up north with that team that we play this week.
How cool is
they're
it that
supporting somebody who literally was found guilty. And like, I don't care what they say, and there's independent findings, he was found guilty. They just
how cool is that? How cool is that? It's not our team. Our team is not associated with that in any way whatsoever.
No, that's what I'm saying. The comparison of what we're talking about with just good dudes who are doing good things and giving back to communities. Mm-hmm. And then you've got, people supporting that because they want to be relevant one day in football. That's, I fuck the Browns. Fuck Deshaun Watson. You sick fuck.
On that note, let's get the Christians here. Organizations don't care what it is. Rot from top down, not bottom up. The organization has really stepped up. I don't know what ROT, from the top down, and that alone I respect and will always have Zach Taylor's back. And let's get a little conversation here about Zach here, Kayla. Everybody knows how I feel about Zach. I think he's a great guy. I think he's a hell of a coach.
Be right back.
There you go. There you go. So, what is your thoughts on Zach Taylor? I mean, as far as head coach, family guy, just go ahead. What do you think?
I love Zach. Yeah, I mean, I know it was rough there. People were calling for his head for a while, and then to go to the Super Bowl and to have these players who all want to play for each other and play for him. He's just a great leader. He's a class act. I'll never forget him giving the game balls to the city of Cincinnati.
Yes.
Like, that is like a core memory for me now. I'm like tearing up just thinking about it. Like, I really, really respect Zach Taylor. And
the cool thing
really
is
proud.
He let Kevin Huber go with him.
Yeah.
Kevin Huber, one of the longest tenured Bengals. he had him go with him to hand out the very first one. That's even cooler that he knows Huber's been here for everything. You know, he's 14 years or 13 years, how long he's been here. They won a first playoff game. You're coming with me. You've been here. I think he might have been the most tenured. I think he was the most tenured Bengal. You're coming with me. We're going to hand these out. You're going to be the first one. That's awesome just to think about that. Let alone think about handing the footballs out to fans. But let alone think about the guy who's been here longer than anybody. I want you to come with me. I want you to enjoy this with me. He's and let alone he's a Cincinnati guy. That's that's awesome.
He knows what it means to us. He knows, like, he just knows. He understands what it meant to us last year, that playoff run and going to the Super Bowl. And I just think he truly understands not only the culture that he's built, but I think he understands, like, the city and who we are.
Right.
And
he's one of us. That's one thing. That's one thing. I remember him saying this when he got his press conference, the introductory press conference, because he was the offense coordinator for the Bearcats for 1 year. One of the first things he said is, I love Cincinnati. My family loves Cincinnati. We wanted to come here because of the city. That's one of the first things he said. And I'm like, and that's still, I don't remember anything else he said, to be honest, but I remember that. And I'm like, that's cool because he's not from here. Yeah. But he loves this place like we do.
Yeah. Yeah. He gets it. And I feel like that's why it's really easy for me to root for him as our coach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I did a pork chop here. He says, as Zach brings us, actually, got to clarify that. When Zach brings us a Lombardi, does he replace Sam as the most loved Bengals coach after Paul Brown? Absolutely.
Yeah.
He might replace Paul Brown. I'm sorry. If he gives us when he gives us a Lombardi. I mean, because half the people don't even remember or weren't alive when Paul Brown was around anymore. We just heard stories. I mean, I was, because like I said, I'm old. So I was around. I wasn't around when he coached. I was alive when he actually, I might have been alive when he coached his last year. I can't remember what year. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, but yes, he might be the most beloved Bengals coach ever because he'll be the only one to get us a Lombardi. And I don't even heard the story about when we win this Lombardi. I'm getting a big old tattoo right here with the Lombardi trophy and the year and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. And then every one we win, I'm just going to keep putting the numbers down the arm. So it's gonna be all sleeved out, but I might just be all numbers of all the Super Bowl wins. Because I know Dale hates this, but Kayla, we got a really good damn team, a really good talent. And the thing is, they love playing with each other. They want to play with each other. They want to play for each other. They want to make the blocks. They want to hang out. I mean,
yeah, they're coming in on their day off. To like it's special. They're special guys.
Exactly. All right, Kayla, you've been on for like 53 minutes. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, tell everybody about Tigress Talk again. Tell them what you guys got coming up here the next couple weeks.
Yeah, we try to get out a live show every week at 8:30 on a weeknight, typically Wednesday or Thursday, but it varies because we all have crazy schedules. But we're going to be going to the Tampa Bay game. You can find us all on Twitter. My Twitter is, I think it's just K-Swelbs. I probably should know that, but
you should have typed it. You should have typed it in the.
Yeah, you should have. But you'll find me. The Tigress Talk is at Tigress Talk Pod, so I know that one. But yeah, check us out. Subscribe. We have a giveaway coming up. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we have a Bell jersey that we're giving out that was game worn. It's got the captain patch on it. It's really cool. So, yeah.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Like I said, if you guys ever want to listen to very intelligent women talking intelligently about football, which I know sorry.
Sometimes we get a little goofy, but that's okay.
We get a little goofy too, but when you talk football, you guys know what you're talking about. That's what I always like having you guys on here because I'm like, because we got these girls like, oh, I like football. He's gonna keep on. You guys don't do that. You actually know football, so that's why I like watching it. Women Bengals fans, they know their stuff. All the girls on Twitter,
I am always impressed with them and learning from them. And we have a very, very good female fan base.
We do. Absolutely. So go check out Tigress Talk. I appreciate you, Kayla. Hopefully I'll see you Sunday. Come and make Dale walk over and find me.
I will. Yes. Sounds good.
All right. Hooday.
Hooday.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Kayla is awesome. Please go follow her on Twitter. Let me see. I can bring it up here real quick. K-Swibs. I don't want to mess it up because I will mess it up myself. Hold on 1 second. Get over there. There we go. It is. My phone would work. It would help if you would actually do it. All right. KSWELBS at KSWELBS. That is her Twitter handle. Go follow her. She's awesome. Go follow her. Go follow the girls from Tigress Talk and go check their show out. All right. It's Friday, people. We are 1 day away from the boo, from the Battle of Ohio, from the Bengals boat racing the Browns. Dale's not here. I'm talking it. We're going to win. We got a chance, I think, to win out. Win out. We have a chance. I'm not saying we're going to. The way the Bengals are playing, they're playing the way we all expected them to play. They're doing it right now. Jackpot Joey Burrow is playing awesome. The offensive line is playing awesome. Uno is back healthy. And he's rested. T. Higgins, my boy, has come back and shown everybody that he is a number one wide receiver. We got TB. We had not one, but two number one running backs. Are you serious, NFL? You better be scared of the Cincinnati Bengals because we're coming for you. Clip that. Let's get the Facebook groups that let me live stream, and I appreciate every single one of them. They are Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar, and then you follow me on all my social media platforms, all under sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Treadlepole. TikTok is at Iceman90. YouTubers, I am at 1,987 subs. That is awesome. I'm so close to 2,000. Please tell your friends, tell your neighbors about Sports with Strawberry Ice. I have like 3,000. I have over 3,000 people follow me on Twitter, which I think is amazing. If you follow me on Twitter and you're watching this right now, and you're like, I don't really do YouTube. I can just watch on Twitter. I can just watch on Facebook, which is great. That's cool. I appreciate you watching it. Can you help me out? Just do me a favor. Just go to YouTube. Hit the subscription button. Hit the bell for notification. You don't ever have to watch it on there. Just give me the sub. I would greatly appreciate it. Podcast come out later on tonight. I've done it 3 days in a row. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you missed any of the stuff with Kayla or Dale and you don't want to sit and watch it for an hour, listen to it tonight at work. Like I'm going to work here in a couple hours or tomorrow morning or whenever you want to check it out. Check it out. It's on the podcast, BeanPod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Give me a 5-star review on Apple. I would greatly appreciate it. It's Friday, baby. I'm ready. I got to go through one more day of work, a couple hours, and then it's on. Come see me tomorrow. I might be a little tired because I'm going to work at 1 a.m. and get off around 9 or 10 tomorrow. But 1 to 4, I think it is, I'll be at the Banks for SantaCon, trying to get everybody signed up for Betfred. So if you haven't signed up yet, it's right there. BetFredSports.com/Ohio/Bengals_boys2. If you don't know how to do that, all you got to do is come see me. I'll give you my phone. You type in your information. You're done. You have a chance to win Bengals tickets. You get a $20 free bet. And when betting is legal in Ohio, it'll be right on your phone. Real easy. So do me a favor. Go sign up. Come see me. Let's go talk Bengals. Let's have some fun tomorrow. God, I can't wait till Sunday. It's going to be an absolute freaking blast. Ready? And that's your sports, baby. See ya!
Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black, and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, Houday, we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle, we unite and orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle dripping heat, Tigress strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' who that, time to put your hands up. Bengals stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who they in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the bounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes be tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise in in the jungle, we unite in drippin' orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who got 'em, who rockin' on? Stripes. Now who